Hi everyone, welcome to Somar's cooking channel. Today I am going to make beef floss. Whenever we think of beef floss, it should be delicious, thin and fluffy. So in this video, I will show you all the detailed important steps such as the way we cut the beef, adjust the level of heat and cooking duration. Okay, now let's get started. Here are the ingredients. We will need 5 stars anises, 1 tablespoon of salt, 1 teaspoon glutamate or seasoning, and 2 tablespoons sugar. Here is 1 pound of lean beef. If it still remains some fats, please remove it. After removing the fats and veins, please cut the beef along the fibers. After that, we will boil a half pot of water. If you use a fresh meat like mine, you better boil it. The reason that we need to boil it before making the beef floss is just to clean the beef fresh blood, fat, and smell. But if you use a frozen meat, you can skip that step. Water is boiling, drop the beef in and boil it for 15 minutes. At the same time, we will put 2 star anises too. "15 minutes is over, please take out the meat. And now let's boil the beef one more time until it becomes tender. Please drop the beef in cold water. And the amount of the water that we are using, it should be cover the beef and higher than the beef about 1 inch. Then add all the ingredients in. The remaining star anises, salt, sugar. The last one is glutamate or seasoning. Put the lid on and boil it until it becomes tender. When the water is boiling, lower the heat to medium-low heat. You also better flip the beef often so that it will heat evenly. After boiling the beef for 30 minutes, the water dry out about 20% so that you can test whether it's tender or not. If it's still tough, keep simmering. Keep the low heat so that the water won't dry out before the beef turns tender. One hour later, it's almost tender. So in this step, you can use the forks to tear the meat up. The water is almost dry out, so you can take out the star anises. The beef is tender right now, so you can transfer it into a pan. Now we come to the important process is to dry the beef. To dry the beef evenly, heat is the most important key. If we don't use the heat correctly, the beef will turn stiff. So raise the height of pan from the heat and use the lowest heat. The correct temperature is between 104 Fahrenheit to 122 Fahrenheit. Now drop the beef in the pan. Then use a strong spatula to flip and press to break the beef. Actually, you can grind it before toasting. But in this video, I just use forks to tear it up. And then use a spatula to press and stir the beef in circle. Whenever we use the correct heat, we can tear up the beef with our hands without getting burned. While we are tearing up the beef, please don't forget to flip it often too. The drying time is about 1 hour. This is about 90% dry, so let's dry it a little bit more so we can keep it longer. It's now well dry and it won't stick with your hand anymore. In conclusion, heat is the most important key in making fluffy beef floss. The beef floss is done, so the recipe is quite simple. If you like this recipe, please share this video to your friends and your loved one. And if you are new here, please subscribe to get more recipes. So, thank you so much for watching. If you have questions, you can leave your comment down below and see you in the next delicious recipes. Have a nice day. Bye! Cái đảo này, Fluffy beef floss. Fluffy beef floss.